I just stood here in this Los Angeles County and witnessed the worst miscarriage of justice that this world has ever seen. Do you want to know how I feel? I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I got some names that I want to call. Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez, and the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z. You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men, and you're still doing it.
I want to speak on the aftermath of this Tory Lanez situation and what brothers should be preparing themselves for after we seen Tory Lanez being found guilty in regards to this Megan Thee Stallion situation. I'm not going to speak on the trial itself because we've all seen what was going on during the trial. And now we see the guilty verdict. Brothers, prepare yourselves. Get ready. Because there's going to be a backlash coming from this. And I'm here to warn you. You're going to see more and more women attempting to further railroad you men. Just because they have this falsified belief that if they say anything in a court of law, if they say anything to any type of authorities, they can get you convicted of something that you know for a fact you didn't do. But let this be a warning lesson to brothers as well. For years, many brothers have been advising and instructing you brothers to properly evaluate and vet women. This Tory Lanez situation further proves our point. You better carefully and thoroughly evaluate these women as if your life is dependent on it. Because now what the justice system has shown is that despite the fact the evidence was inconclusive at best, just because a witness said he saw a short man waving a gun and shooting it, but they did not prove he actually shot it in the direction of that woman. They could prove that inconclusive evidence can still prove you guilty without any fact of a reasonable doubt. And that you're still public enemy number one in the eyes of society, black man. And I hate to say this, but it's true. There are a certain portion of black women collectively in this country that views you as an enemy. So where do we go from here? To my passport kings. You're already ahead of the game. You've already decided to opt out. So maintain your purpose and stay on your mission. You have the ultimate game plan. For you other brothers, you may want to select alternative options and really getting your passports too. Because what this case and other cases have shown is that women will deliberately lie and they will deliberately tell stories against you in order to save themselves from being convicted or being found guilty. This woman wasn't going to be found guilty at all, man. She wasn't. It was just going to be proven he didn't shoot her. But what about her best friend? Why was the best friend granted immunity? Oh, we know why. Because the best friend was the one. Yeah. But here's the thing with that, brothers. A lot of women still work together to conspire against you. See, here's the thing. Women know they can't out-muscle you physically. But they do have allies on their side. In this case, the criminal justice system. They know that if they can present and put a case on you, they can eventually go to that white zaddy court, criminal justice system, have a shady prosecutor who's hell-bent on putting your black ass in jail, and then have a jury who was going to be biased no matter what, convict you of a crime that you know for a fact you most likely didn't commit. This is what they're doing to you, brothers. And you better take heed. You know, and as a brother who's raised first, as a brother who rocks with sisters, I'm also a realist. And there are a good portion of our women that mean us no good. They show you every day they hatred and their disgust. Ain't they mad at the passport boys and then they come up with these idiotic statements saying, well, they degrade black women. No, they don't. They clearly explain to you why they don't want to deal with American black women. But sisters always take it personal because they think everything is all about them. So brothers, take heed, take notes. Watch and observe what's really going on. Because as Charles Hutton would say in Menace to Society, the hunt is on and you are the prey.
Being a black man in America isn't easy. The hunt is on. And you're the prey. All I'm saying is, survive.
You are still public enemy number one in the eyes of this society. You are still the person that this society looks to take down more and more. You already have another option, which is to leave this country completely. That's why they're trying to sabotage the passport kings, because they don't want you to leave. They want you to continue to remain a slave. And you know the messed up thing about it? Some of these women have black sons, black fathers, black brothers, black cousins, black uncles, black male family members. And they wouldn't want their family members to be railroaded, no. But they have such a deep hatred for black men because deep down inside they truly hate who they are. Keep this in mind, brothers. Many black women who say they hate black men, they truly hate themselves because they really wish they were black men. You hold the power, you hold the key. That's why they conspire to go against you at every single opportunity that they can get. Is it right? No. Is it unfair? Yes. However, that's the reality of the situation. You better take heed to it. You can no longer afford to ignore that a lot of these women are hell-bent on destroying you at every single opportunity. What lessons are there to be learned from this? Number one, brothers, stop messing with hood rats. Stop messing with known 304s. Stop messing with women who got best friends that you may be attracted to as well. I'll be man enough to tell you that was Tory Lanez's first mistake, long before this incident even happened. You dirty mackin', homie. You messing with a chick, and then when that chick gets sick, you messed around with a homegirl. Too many men fall prey to that because we always put our sexual loins and our lust ahead of our rational judgment. Messing with the first girl, okay, you doing your thing with that. But they got a history of her messing with these guys and then Megan Thee Stallion messing around with the guys after her. This is on us men. You're not making wise choices in your selection makes with women. I would have never messed around with Megan Thee Stallion if it was me. If I'm messing with Kelsey and I just start messing with her, I just leave the situation altogether. So you brothers gonna have to make better choices in women. That's why you gotta properly vet and evaluate them. Book Alpharonomy says it all the time. They are in a probation period for life. Even if they your wife, she still gotta prove her worth to you every day. And you men refuse to acknowledge that because you're caught up in your own sexual lust, wanting to have sex. Yes, these women, man, a lot of them look good, bro. A lot of them, when you see them, yeah, you want to tap that, you want to hit that. But you gotta be wise. And this for a lot of my little homies. Take heed to what your big brother is saying. Just because she looks good doesn't automatically mean that she is good. And if you thinking that because she looks good, she won't do any devious things, man, women are master manipulators. They have to be, because they know they can't physically outdo you. They know they can't produce and build and create things the way that you do. So they have to use their minds, have to use manipulative tactics in order to gain an advantage over you. You have to be more wiser and sharper in your mind. You know this woman ain't no good. Why the hell are you still attempting to mess with her, bro? Cause she look good? Cause she got a banging body? No, that's a trap. And you brothers better take heed to that. If you go to her social media and she got all these kind of crazy pictures in a sexual manner, she's showing off her body in a sexual manner, you know what time it is with her. I bet she'll jump off. And if you're gonna mess with her as a jump off, bro, you acknowledge it for what it is. You tell her what it is. You maintain that, stay strapped up, protected, and you go about your business if you're gonna do that. But if you know you want something more, them ain't the type of women for you. Another lesson learned is never lose your cool. That's the major reason why Tory Lanez is in this situation, brothers. The man lost his cool. See, when he told them to go home, he should have stuck to his word. If anything, his daddy should have taught him that, hey, bro, when you make a decision, you stand on it. If it was me in Tory Lanez's situation, I'm in Kylie Jenner's place, I'm not leaving her place. I'm telling them, no, take them home. I don't care what they say. Take them back to the hotel or wherever they at. I'll just meet them later when I leave. Or I don't meet them at all. I just stay with Kylie Jenner, spend the night there, and then go about my business. See, it's bigger than just Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion, brothers. It's bigger than that. You have to make wise and more sound, rational decisions and judgments when dealing with women, period. Now, these women ain't no good, man. But a lot of you men ain't no good neither. And you gotta avoid ain't shit people at all costs. And one last thing before I go, brothers, this is a learning lesson for you. The lesson is, get your passports ready. The lesson is, you must ensure that any woman that comes around you, you better make sure that you are in charge of your interactions with that woman. You better not allow your lust encapsulate your sound judgment. You better not allow a woman's temptation to interfere with your logic. What do I mean by that? Bruh, stop getting too caught up in the poo-poo and be responsible around that woman at all times. Don't get too caught up to where you lose your sight of mind. If you know that woman got a friend, leave her alone. Stop messing with this chick's sister, this chick's cousin, this chick's best friend. That's how a lot of you men lose your player status, because you dirty macking, bro. And take this as a learning lesson. Unfortunately, we do have certain sisters out here that don't care about us. Don't go around hating them. Don't go around being angry and upset. Acknowledge it for what it is. We accept the reality. We keep it moving. You prepare yourself for your max exits, because that's what's really coming. If Megan Thee Stallion truly believes she really won, oh, she's going to receive a backlash, fam. Yeah, he'll get a chance to appeal, and he may win that appeal. But for you brothers, you have to recognize and accept that you're going to get railroaded, and you're going to be watched and looked at all times. And now people hell-bent on destroying you. Don't give them the green light or the opportunity to destroy you. Play mental chess, not checkers. And stay 10 toes down. Do what you got to do. Stay focused. And if that woman has proven to you that she's a woman worthy of you to do something with on a serious level, do what you got to do. You brothers stay alert, stay well. Peace, love. May God bless each and every last one of you. 100.
It's not over. God does not lose.
Never.
And even though we've come to this juncture, trust me, you will see that our God does not fail.
This is not the
I
first
know
time.
that this is wickedness. This district attorney, Miss Kathy Tarr, is done dirty.